Manny thinks there's no space for him to get on the sofa. He's looking at me like, how can I possibly get up on the sofa? Come on. Come on. Manny, look at the space. You need to be lifted? What is this situation?
You need to be picked up. You're not going to make it easy though, are you? You make it difficult. You make it like, oh, I don't want to be picked up. Oh!
So high maintenance. So high maintenance.
Like, how dare you suggest that I get up on this sofa with my legs? Good morning. It is Tuesday. Just took me a second. Tuesday. Oh, it's only Murders in the Building Day. So excited. So excited. Penultimate episode. Are you watching? What are your theories? Emma and I did record a theory podcast on Sunday when she was here. So if you're interested, search Michaela on whatever it is that you watch podcasts on. Also, yesterday, I downloaded all my old Calling All Friends podcasts from my old platform, and I'm considering bringing it back because I was downloading more just to kind of keep and then close that down because I was taking them down. Then I was like, I really like this format. Like, I put a lot of time and effort into this, and then it was literally, I started it 2020. I was so excited. I was full of enthusiasm. And those podcast episodes are actually quite interesting to listen to because it was me and a bunch of other people all talking about various topics, but none of us knew what was going to happen. And then the last one I posted was like March time, 2020. In fact, that's not true. I posted mostly up to March, and then I did one in October ahead of the 2020 election in America. But I found them quite interesting to listen to, so I decided maybe I might re-upload them on my current platform and possibly do another series at the end of the year. But if I do that, my plan would be to have the whole series like laid out ahead of time. It's just so difficult to get the engagement involved, like, because you have to have people actually sending you voice notes. It's not easy to edit together, but it's not easy to like get as many as you need for a particular topic. But I did really like it, so possibly I may bring it back.
Just went to the toilet. I was coming straight back. I have another vintage parcel to send today. I really need to pull down the clothes on the top of my wardrobe. I've got so much stuff that I could put on Vinted if I could just be bothered. Yesterday I dropped off a parcel that was a return, and I took it to my local like a little one-stop shop. I don't know, it's one stop all over the country, just like a little shop, and they had a little thing where you could scan a QR code and it printed off the label. So easy, and then you just hand it in at the counter. But unfortunately I couldn't do it with this, so I had to print off the label myself. What a chore. So I'm going back to deliver this one today. Got a Mars bar. I've really been craving a Mars bar recently. I'm not usually into it. Has to be super cold from the fridge though. And an energy drink, of course. I think I'm going to go for a little walk on the way back. These are the benefits of having an almost 17-year-old daughter, that when she's not at work means that I can have a little wander, go for a walk while she looks after Milo. I say looks after Milo, he's probably at home making TikToks. I made some more semi-Fredo, but I've made them in little containers, which a little bit of a genius idea, even though I do say so myself, which also means that I can kind of portion them out. But it is so much easier to eat this way because then you don't have to deal with cling film and stuff. I just pop on the lids and put them in the freezer. This situation needs to be dealt with now. Thankfully, Manny's vet appointment got rescheduled, so I've got a little bit of time this afternoon to sort all of this stuff out. I need to film some things, and then I am recording a podcast with Sean. My plan to fix the shelves is this. I'm going to put these into the holes, you know, where these pointless things go. Instead of that, which is clearly broken, instead of that going in like that and then that holding up the shelf, I'm going to put it in like that, and that will hold up the shelf, and that will be much stronger than this plastic nonsense. Et voila, much more sturdy. All
fixed. Never to fall down again. Fingers crossed. Filmed my Friday faves. Now I'm, what's the word I'm looking for? Rewarding myself. It's so fucking warm. Also, I've got to record a podcast. I remember I mentioned that it's not my podcast, it's Sean's. It's called What I'm Grateful For Today, and it's like the final episode of this podcast because he's decided not to move forward with it, but he wants like a farewell for it. So I was more than happy because it was fun to do it in the past. Anyway, I have no idea how I'm going to sit in this room for however long it takes to record this podcast without the fan on, because obviously you can't do that for sound. It was difficult enough just filming a 10-minute video. Man, oh man, 2.5 hours later, I'm off the Zoom call. We've recorded the podcast and we've done some serious chat about Only Murders in the Building. I've got some theories, let me tell you. I haven't seen this week's episode yet, that's this evening, but I'm telling you now before I watch it, here are the content theories. If you're not interested, skip ahead. Or if you think these are spoilers, just guesses, skip ahead. Or, just, I'll see you tomorrow. Here are some of our theories. I'm looking at my characters up here. So the cop, clearly glitter guy, but not the murderer. I think that he wanted to steal the painting and he was there the night of the murder, but he went in to steal the painting. She'd been murdered and he ran away. So he was the one that Lucy saw in the corridor. Still don't know how they knew each other in the last episode. That's still like up for debate. We'll see if we find that out this episode tonight. But he definitely was in it to steal the painting. He might have even been the one that Bunny saw before. He might have been the one that was calling Bunny. Could he be related to Bunny's mom? Cara Delevingne, I thought was just a total red herring, like let's just completely ignore her. In terms of the murder, I think she is a red herring. But let me just show you this, because this blew my mind. While I was talking to Sean, I was looking at these pictures and I thought, these faces are very similar. They have got very specific facial features and they are real similar. Could it be that Cara Delevingne is somehow related to Bonnie's mom? Could she be like the granddaughter? So then could she be the daughter of the cop? And then Bonnie's mom is the mom of the cop? And could Charles be the brother of the cop? Could that be? So we've got like a full circle situation. I don't know. So that's like my theory on the theft of the painting. Then the actual murder could have been Uma, who's like the older lady frenemy of hers in the building. Could have been Nina Lynn's husband. That'll be a really unsatisfying ending. But truly, I don't know. Could have even been Cindy Canning. Really, really don't know. All of my theories basically all link towards the painting. And I'm now realising they're two completely different issues. And we were trying to decide who was going to die at the end of this season, because always going to be someone. I'm so sweaty and warm. I can turn the fan back on, thank God. I had to turn the fan off, obviously, because we were, how do I turn, oh, there we go. We were recording, obviously don't care about the sound of my vlog, but it was flipping warm. So yeah, obviously someone has to die at the end of this season, and we were like, it could be Teddy Demas, and it could be that Oliver is going to be like the one with motive, and he's going to have to prove that it wasn't him. But we've come to Howard, who's the cat guy, because he has been made a really sympathetic character at the beginning of in the last episode. We really liked him, and they did the same with Bunny. She was like a cantankerous old woman, nobody liked her, and then they made her like us. They made us like her, and then they killed her. So maybe that's what we've come to. I literally cannot wait. Lee's already messaged me several times like, it's 5 o'clock, Lee's gonna be home in a minute, and we can't watch it straight away just because Lee has his routine. We have to do things at the same time, and we won't sit down really to settle in and watch TV until we've like done other stuff till about 8 o'clock realistically. So I'm gonna end the vlog here because I'm gonna become insufferable after hitting myself up on theories and then exchanging voice notes with Emma, who's already watched it, and I'm like, ugh! I'm just going to become really extra annoying. It's important to recognise these things about yourself, become a little bit self-aware. So I'm going to say goodbye for today's vlog. I'm going to go and pour myself a glass of wine and sit in the hot tub and try not to keep posting stories with theories.